The Telecentre Business School, my name is Paul Nagel, I'm the Managing Director of the organisation, which was set up in 1994 with the aim of helping unemployed people back to work. In the last 6 years, we've decided to move more towards helping people start up businesses, and we have set up the first social enterprise incubator in Wales, and helped a number of people set up community groups and social enterprises as well as private businesses. Over the years, we've had on average about 500 people a year use the facilities. Most of what we're doing is aimed at helping unemployed or economically inactive people back to work, so most of the referrals will come through the Job Centre Plus network. The way we try to help people back to work is sort of a pathway to employment. So we would start with some personal development training, because very often it's a confidence issue and a self-belief issue. We then move on to some ICT skills, particularly using ICT to do the job search to help them find a job. One of the big things we deliver in at the moment is community development training, because we are particularly interested in getting people to engage with community development processes and activities with the aim of taking over some of the services the council are looking at. At the moment we have 3 full-time members of staff who work with people doing the personal development training and the employability support. I personally deliver the social enterprise, the business training and the community development training. At the moment the organisation works with a capital training. And we have been working on a Job Centre Plus contract they have. I'm currently, this morning, delivering a course for the Workers' Educational Association, and we have had in the past a branch of the WA here.
Hi, I'm Eric Doman. I'm the Employment Officer here at Telecentre Business School Limited. My role predominantly would be in helping unemployed people, helping them with CVs, cover letters, hopefully giving them a personality boost, confidence boost. I've been helping Paul quite a bit with fundraising and looking at fundraising and developing relationships with other organisations, networking with other organisations as well. And my job, my passion is to help the Rhondda. I would want to help the Rhondda, help the community, help it get back on its feet and prove that we are capable of doing wonderful things. It's been very, very successful here. We've had probably over 500 people who've gone into full-time employment. Actually quite a lot of people who are part of Rhondda know Paul Nagel quite well, know Telecentre Business School, and Telecentre Business School have helped those people, just to prove a point. And I mean, first and foremost, what we find is the personality side of helping people's confidence, motivation. For people who are unemployed, one of the biggest problems sometimes for them is actually leaving the house. So coming out of the house, coming here, meeting up other people is a great start for them. That helps a confidence boost already. We would then sit down, we'd have one-to-one meetings with them, we'd make them feel welcome here as well, which is quite good. They have a cup of tea, cup of coffee, may have a biscuit. So again, it's just making them feel more welcome. Sit down, help them with a CV, help them with a cover letter, helping them how to customise a CV and a cover letter, make it really specific for the job that they're going for, rather than just a generic CV or a cover letter. And hopefully give that confidence. The confidence will improve. The more they can see that their CV is improved, the more that they can see the cover letter is improved, it gives them more confidence, and the confidence we would love them to do then is to make a telephone call and call the company that they're looking to apply to, and prove that they can do that job by speaking to that person on the phone. It just shows they're more enthusiastic, and the bottom line really is that they get a job, which is wonderful. We could do community development qualifications, so level 1 to level 3. We're working with the WEA. One great sort of course we're running at the moment is an introduction to self-employment, which I think is fantastic, and it does help people to give them an idea how to start up their own business. Through Agoria's Cymru there are numerous courses we could run: values, belief, personality, confidence boosting, customer service. The people we have here, we could run a wide array of courses with qualifications, which I think would be wonderful as well, because it would help people with a qualification. It improves their chances of finding a job for a start, because some people don't have qualifications. And well, one of the IT rooms, we have another room at the back. As you can see, there's quite a lot of computers here, basic computers. The reason we have set this up is we've found, I believe there's about 60% of the population in the Rhondda unfortunately don't have computers and or broadband. Now, it's an essential part of finding work nowadays. Again, I think we've had figures where 2017 that 90% of people in work do need to have some knowledge of the computer. So that's the important part of it here. As you can see, it's quite a large building. kitchen facility there, some toilets there, storeroom here, but it is pretty large. What we're looking, first of all, we would love to have sort of a woodwork, carpentry, recycling facility there. We've got one guy who could even help people make guitars if they wanted to. But to train people up with a life skill, we'd love as well to have the sewing machine facility. Again, we found out there's got about 1 million tonnes of clothing is incinerated or placed in landfill every year. Now, people can recycle their clothes. Why can't you recycle clothes? Well, people can be trained up on how to use a sewing machine, to train up how to design their own clothes, manufacture their own clothes. Again, it's a commercial side of it as well, possibly, whereby people we could then possibly open up a store or a shop and then resell the clothes. But again, it would be looking to employ people. It would be looking at having people coming out, meeting up, doing something that would be a life skill for them, make new friends, and we believe would find them employment as well.
Looking forward to the future, we want to, first of all, we want to try and secure this building by talking. We have meetings with the council shortly on transferring ownership of the asset to us. That'll allow us then to sublease part of the building to other organisations, which up to now we're not allowed to do. It'll allow us to invite a couple of other organisations in, and our aim is to make this building in Port we've had for 21 years much more of a community regeneration hub, where we have some host organisations helping to pay the overheads and running it, but also where we bring in other services like Job Centre Plus, financial inclusion people, lots of other organisations which can help our clients with lots of different aspects of their life. From our own organisational point of view, we can continue to be focused on helping unemployed people back to work. We'll have a focus on helping people start up businesses in community groups, and we have a very strong focus on promoting community development processes with a view to local people providing services which might be lost due to public sector cuts.